Alrighty, well, welcome back everyone to my Give Me God of War difficulty walkthrough guide. Just a quick disclaimer. Um, Make sure that you do, excuse me. Make sure that you do upgrade your axe. As you're gonna see here, I forgot to upgrade my axe, and let's just say that all the enemies are boss fights when you don't upgrade your axe as soon as you get it. So the fights are going to be a lot more challenging here in my video than it should be for you. Just make sure you don't forget to upgrade your axe. Uh, you're just going to see that for this video, the next video, and then my axe will be upgraded to where yours should be. So, yeah, that's just a quick disclaimer. So, if you see them, like for me, them taking a lot more hits and stuff, uh, that's just because, because I somehow forgot to upgrade my axe. Yeah, so we will move on to the first fight, which will be around like the 14-minute mark, so just be wary of that if you're only here for the fights.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since, destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure? We came through here before and there's no way back across. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something. Are you watching? Liosta!
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Tyr's temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world. Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Liosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle. Good. Now push it back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the track. Now push the bridge along the track.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy, you're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Through these doors.
Wait, so did the Giants or the Elves build Tyr's temple?
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good. Leosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the Light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
You talk like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Is this it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible. Approach the
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the Light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel rune that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination. We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open. See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black red go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes. Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
No! She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely. Come.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
Okay. What is that? I think you killed it. Look up there. Whoa, what's that about?
Not our concern, boy. Focus. Boy, over here.
Yes, sir.
What does it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light. I don't get it. If both sides need it, why not just share it?
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
Alrighty, so we come up on our first fight here. So this is going to be the same for you guys because there's no upgrade. There's no arsenal to upgrade your axe yet. So these guys will be bosses for you, only some of them. Because they don't expect you, you know, you never saw Brock or Sindri. So only I think one of them are a boss out of the three of them. Now, I am going to start a bit of a rant in this area. Specifically in Alfheim, specifically the Dark Elf enemies. The thing that I don't personally like about this game is that they kind of force you to keep throwing your axe to kill them, which you're going to see I do a lot for the Dark Elves, but for almost anything else, you're never going to see me do this. It's because if you try to attack the Dark Elves in close range, they will just fly away, or they will do a close range attack that they're supposed to do when you're at medium range, which will then give you a chance to dodge it. But if you're at close range, you have almost no time to dodge it. So just be wary of that in these fights. So if you see me doing that a lot, that's honestly your best bet, because if you try to get close to them, they're just gonna dodge away from you. They're just gonna fly away, they're gonna dodge away. They usually always do that. What you're seeing here, when I try to hit him normally with axe hits, he just keeps dodging away.
What are they attacking?
And there's nothing you can really do about it. You could throw a light attack, but it's only really gonna stun them for like, what, like a second,
No.
maybe 2 seconds.
Okay.
I personally don't like this area for that reason. Yeah, up ahead is where you can upgrade your axe. I'm just gonna make sure to remind you so that you don't forget like I did. Sindri will be up here to do that for you, and it will say Leviathan axe upgrade available. It said it for me too, but you know, I didn't see it. I must have not been paying attention when it showed up. Yeah, so we will move on to the second fight of this video.
How are you here before us, dwarf? We were told our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Ah, hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination. To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic, but... oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now? And for you? What else was there? Oh, I could use a distraction. Well, when you do need something, I'll be around.
Look, there's a boat. What'd you say?
I said nothing.
Really? Okay.
Did your mother speak of this realm?
Not much. Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, they kept them isolated. Huh?
Again, I said nothing.
Weird. Could have sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
No.
It felt... evil. Look! Should we try talking to them?
No.
But maybe they need help.
They do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe...
do not concern us.
Ah, that must be the Ring Temple. It's sad the elves can't work things out. How? The blue door. That's gotta be the entrance. Let's go.
Careful, boy.
What are they doing? The bridge is gone. They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
Alrighty, so now we're on to the second fight. This is the fight where I was talking, like, you can only 3-axe. This fight takes me a while. Because I basically, other than this first guy here, that you can, like, easily spawn kill when he spawns in, and if you use that ability, that freezes them, which allows you to just get free hits. Other than that, you're really not going to get many hits off of these guys. You're just going to have to keep throwing your axe, which it really sucks, and I wish, and that is why in God of War Ragnarok, you won't almost ever see me do this. Even against some of the light elves, at least early game light elves, like in God of War Ragnarok, at least you have the Blades of Chaos that you could use. You have way more attacks with the Leviathan Axe when it's not leveled up. You know, more things like that. Now, yes, you could blame it that I didn't personally level up my weapon, which is partially true. That is probably the reason why it's taken so long to kill them. But that doesn't explain the fact that, you know, there's not many, there's not too much diverse in the combat in this game compared to the older ones or compared to God of War Ragnarok. That's just personally my problem with this game. And the other problem is the way that you can spam magic attacks. I don't really like. As you saw, if you've seen my God of War 3 playthrough, I never used magic. I only used it on the fights that it was necessary for, or if there was like 2 blue orb chests before the fight, so I could guarantee that you guys would have it too. That's the only time I've ever really used it. So just keep that in mind when you're doing these dark elf fights. Just try not to get too close. Just stay around medium distance and wait for your cooldowns. Mainly your heavy runic cooldown, because that will freeze them, and then when they're frozen, you can run up to them and you could just maul on them because they're frozen, so they can't really fly away. Yeah, that's probably the best bet for this fight. Now, when you turn this crank here, there's going to be more enemies, so we will wait for that.
Okay, so that did something, I think.
Alrighty, so yeah, you're gonna see it's basically the same thing, but you're gonna see here that I keep trying to experiment and like getting close, trying to attack them, but literally nothing works for these guys, and it just sucks how long it takes because the axe throwers don't do much damage. Now, yeah, you could say it's a viable tactic to play this game, but I personally don't find it fun doing this. It's just one of those things where you have to do it, so, and if you don't do it, you're gonna get punished severely for it. So, this is basically the same as the other fight, except it's way easier. I think it's only, what, 2 of these Dark Elves, maybe 3. You want to save this charge of the White Bear attack, like that light runic attack. You want to save that if you feel like you can't dodge one of their attacks, because that gives you guaranteed invincibility frames while you're in the animation, which is nice. Some of them don't, just be aware of that, but that's why I chose that light runic attack. instead of like the default one, like the first ever one that you get. That's the reason why I chose that one. So I'm pretty sure that's it for the fights here. So we will move on to the next one.
Combined together like that, they kind of look like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the boat.
It's sad the elves can't work things out. Alfheim's such a beautiful place, but war makes it ugly.
You see with the eyes of a child. Enough. Stories are for the boat.
Father, the pillars and ring form an elvish rune.
What does it ask?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. Yep, it's water, all right.
Boy!
It was the voices again, but different voices. Less angry. They were asking for help.
We are here for the light. I do not care who they are, nor what they want.
You never care about anything.
You have something to say?
No. Luger. What's happening? Whoa! Look what we found! Father?
Yes.
The voices I heard, it was hard to make out, but way in the back I'm pretty sure I heard Mother.
That is not possible.
But I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
He looks different. Look at those horns.
Behind me, boy.
That can't be good.
Alrighty, so here's another one of these annoying fights where they're gonna send multiple dark elves at you. My best bet for this fight is to just move back. Just try not to get fully surrounded by them, because if you do, you're gonna have a hard time. That's why you see me backing up into this like corner over here, to make sure I don't get surrounded by them. And this really sucks because they could just block your like axe throw attack, and the only thing that you could really do is you could guard break them, which would stun them for a bit. But honestly, sometimes it's not worth it because they're always grouped. So if you go for a guard break on one, the other one's most likely gonna hit you. So it's honestly like not even really that worth it, in my personal opinion. You see, I did do the guard break there. That's what I was talking about with the guard break. But that's also because they were like back. They weren't really doing anything. I don't know if they were like glitched or something, but they weren't really moving. So I ran up, I tried to guard break him, which is right there where I learned that you could guard break that attack. And yeah. There are some more enemies after this. It's not just these three elves. I think when you progress forward, it's 2 more elves and then one of the armored draugrs. I think that's what it is up ahead. And that will be alright, this is our second to last fight, so there's one more fight after this. It's a very easy one. It's just 2 dark elves, and then there's like the rage part, but we'll talk about that when we get there. We're still on this, so watch out whenever they start running at you. They will be doing like a attack. I think it's 1 hit. Anytime I was ever hit by it, which was only once, it did 1 hit me, so just make sure you do watch out for that. They usually only do it if they're bosses, but just beware because, you know, I'm not entirely sure what the exact level count has to be for them to, you know, to do that attack. Yeah, I think that will be it for this, like, first half of this battle. So I'm gonna wait until I get to the second part, and I will explain that when we get there. Alright, so once this second part of the wave spawns in, just run back. Don't run too far back, obviously, but just make sure you stay on your side because you have a lot of distance to move back. You don't really have to worry about enemies spawning behind you or anything. You could just move back and play it slow if you want to. It's basically up to you on how you want to play this. As you're gonna see, I don't move back. I actually move into this corner, which is a bad idea. It was a very bad idea by me. I'm not sure why I did it. I'm not editing this one on the same day that I am recording it, but I am going to record the second part and do the editing of the second part today. So that I can just get through all these hard battles, because you don't really find another like blacksmith or another like arsenal shop until you bring back the Ring Temple, which we will probably do in the next episode, and then that will be the end of like these fights that you're seeing here, where I can finally upgrade my axe. Yeah, so that's this fight done with. There's just this armored Draugr. He's not too bad. You could either fight him close, you could fight him far. It honestly doesn't really matter. Not all of his attacks will be unblockables though, since you should have your axe leveled up. So he's very easy, since your axe will be level 2 and he's level 2. So I'm pretty sure only one of his attacks are unblockables. To get this Nornir chest, you will see here, you just move it down 1, freeze it. You can get, I think that's an R there, and then there's the C right there. So you break that, break the C, break the R right there, and then you raise the platform. You want to bring the platform all the way down now. You want to freeze it again, and then if you look behind you, you will see the third rune for the Nornir chest, and that is how you unlock that. Now if you let go of your axe here, you can get I think this is soft Svartalfheim steel, something like that, I think it is. Oh no, look, it's a wrap actually. Okay. Well, whenever I make it to the next shop, I'm also gonna be crafting and buying some armor, so just be wary of that in the next part, because you don't have to get the same armor as me, because you probably won't be running the same build as me, but if you want to run the same build as me, then you should probably run the same armor that I'm running, because usually my armor will correlate to the build and the runes that I'm running, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, I guess we will move on to the final fight.
You were wrong back there.
Oh,
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
she is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Fine.
Alright, so here's the final fight. So this part's easy because you have infinite rage. I'm pretty sure it's impossible for you to die in infinite rage, because every time you get hit you would lose rage, but since it's infinite it doesn't really matter. So just kill all these enemies, very simple. Just use the R2 attack. It probably kills them the quickest. I think I do it here actually. Yeah, I just start spamming them in the corner. Yeah, this is just an easy fight. The actual final fight is not this. There's one more fight after this. I think it's just the two dark elves, which I will show you how to fight them, which I don't really need to. It's kind of obvious. Getting close to them is not recommended, so you already know what you're gonna have to do. Alright, that is that done.
Run, boy!
Alright, so here's the actual last fight, where you will be fighting just 2 elves. Very simple. You want to try and isolate them into just being in one-on-ones. Probably the easiest way to deal with them. I think here you see I freeze this one, so I instantly just push him, just try to like get him killed, and then that would then have me isolated into a one-on-one, which would be really nice. So you see, yep, I just go straight for the kill, make sure he doesn't level up, because that will make it a bit harder on you. And that is the close range attack right there that you saw there. That's what I was talking about when I said you have almost no chance to dodge it. And if you get hit by these guys, yeah, you get blindness, so it wouldn't be too good if you get hit by them, because then you're not going to be able to see their next attack that they're doing. Yeah, that's about it for this video though, so hopefully this helped you. If this one didn't help you, I wouldn't blame you. The dark elves are very annoying, and axe throwing is never fun. Never had fun doing it. Some people might, but I personally don't. Alrighty, I will see you in the next part. Take care.